on, please.
Okay, hello CiC household and jury. I would like to represent my group to talk about the startup ID project. My group has 3 members, the leader, Ms. Lương, Trang, Mr. Nguyễn Tường, and me, Thúy. Besides, my group also has a business counselor, Ms. Tưởng Hoàng. So we are students studying biotechnology of City University of Science in Ho Chi Minh City. So my team did BİNG Hotpot project with a desire to combine Vietnamese traditional food with self-heating hotpot. So the traditional food we choose here is a hotpot of chicken with ellipse. So in recent years, the self-heating hotpot from Chinese seems to have dominated the market with its deliciousness and eye-catching color. So what that type of hotpot is so prevailing? First, the food is delicious and always hot in a hot state. The second is that it saves time for the processing step. And finally, it is easy to use. So however, in this Chinese hotpot, there still have some concerns. The taste is too spicy for the Vietnamese people and also it's greasy. So in addition, the hot packages also sold not much by the retailers with a total number of products from the top selling shops on e-commerce platforms, about 60,000 products per year. Compared with the hotpot brands from China, BİNG Hotpot sells a more affordable price and the product will be produced and distributed by BİNG Hotpot team. So next, I would like to present the hotpot package ingredients. Includes a package of ellipse that are freeze-dried to keep the freshness. Besides, there is a pack of condensed broth of chicken, abalone mushroom, and bamboo shoot mixed with the spicy essential oils of ellipse, create a sweet and spicy flavor. Regarding the customer segment, we choose the target students and employees, especially office workers. To prove this customer segment is right, we conducted a survey of 100 people aging from 24 to 30 years old. Looking at those pie charts, we see that nearly 60% of respondents have a hobby of picnicking, camping, and gathering with friends. And 72% of people have known about this self-heating hotpot. Since then, it hasn't found that this type of hotpot has become familiar to everyone and is suitable for the interest of young people. In addition, more than 70% of respondents are interested in enjoying Vietnamese flavor self-heating hotpot. So based on those statistics, it is completely appropriate to choose the segment of customer who are students and office workers. So regarding the development market size of self-heating hotpot in China, from 2015 to 2016, the market grows from 3 to 30 million USD. By 2017, the growth rate is outstanding, estimated at 200 million USD by 2025. So Chinese tastes are quite similar to Vietnamese people. So this self-heating hotpot market can be applied to Vietnamese market. Next, I will present my team's business strategy. After we've specialize our self-heating hotpot, we're going to produce multiple kinds of hotpot with our technology to serve different hobbies of consumers, such as beef hotpot, goat hotpot, and etc. Financially speaking, we focus on selling on e-commerce platforms. Besides e-commerce, we're going to introduce our product to convenience store, and then we market our product on Facebook, YouTube, and other platforms. Regarding Vietnamese market, the following figures will bring a very positive meaning. So 3 here, Vietnamese claim the 3rd place in world's ranking instant noodle consumption, about 7 billion products per year. About a 15, in 2020, the amount of instant noodle consumers is higher 15% than that in 2019. About a 67, the proportion of interior instant noodle consumption is about 67%, and our team expects to gain 1% instant noodle products per year, about 70 million products. And this is our finance overview in the first year. So we're gonna sell 200,000 products for the first year, with the price for each product is 60,000 Vietnam dong. And our outcomes include the cost for selling on e-commerce about 8%, the market cost is about 16%, and we will discount 20% on 30,000 products. And the shipping and storage cost will constitute about 20%, and the manufacturer cost about 30%. Our first year profit is about 4,298,000,000 Vietnam dong, and with the 33% margin. Thank you for listening. So please feel free to give us question.
I have a question about, so first off, I like self-heating foods. I think they're fun. They're like playing with your food. I still like doing that. So, but a lot of the market, the assumptions you're making is that the products that already exist don't do well in Vietnam because of taste, either too greasy, too spicy. But I didn't see any data about where you got that from. Do you have any hard data that flavor is the thing that's prevented? Like, is there customer survey data that that's why the products have failed?
So based on our knowledge and also our search on the internet, because of the different atmosphere from China and Vietnam, and also based on the hobby of Chinese people, so we can confirm that the taste between Vietnamese people and Chinese people have some different tastes. And the most striking point we want to mention about that is the spiciness, and also it is more crispy. The food is more crispy. So
if I may follow up on that, like, are you sure there's not other things? So for example, is there health concerns about self-heating food, right? Is it like, I'm not saying that really, but do people have other concerns? It strikes me that the failure of the product line just on taste seems like might not be, I don't know if that's entirely the only reason.
So can you say about, again, repeat your question?
I was just wondering whether or not, how confident you are that the taste is the reason the other products have not succeeded, and that there's no other reasons the customers might not have. I mean, if you have a high awareness of self-heating products in a country that eats a lot of instant noodles, and the previous version of it failed, you're betting a lot on the assumption that it's taste related. And I was wondering if you have any hard data to suggest that that's true, but that's the only problem.
So you mentioned about the problem about health, right? Is it correct?
I'm just wondering if there's other things that customers might be worried about other than just taste. If you have any data on that or not.
Yeah. So between my products and compare with the very hot product, self-heating hot pot now from China, besides taste and the color of the food, we can compare with the price, and also we can compare with the maybe the specialized point between China and Vietnamese. So because we choose the traditional food in Vietnam, so it can like transmit the meaning of Vietnamese food to the world and something like that. And besides that, we can compare other factors, like we are the unique team that produce and distribute our self-heating hot pot in Vietnam right now, because in Vietnam there just have some retailers distribute the products, but no production unit right now. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for your question.
I think you answered one of my questions there. Is there competition in Vietnam there? But it sounds like there's just distribution of others. So no production in that area. Is there any protection of what you're building? Is it just the recipe or the flavor or the way that it self-heats? Is there anything on that?
So you want to know more about the method, right?
The method, or is there anything that you guys own? Is there anything that's patentable on it?
Now we will use we want to apply the freeze dry method to keep the freshness of the vegetables. And here we choose the method for the ellipse. Ellipse is a kind of leaves in Vietnam. Yeah, it's had a very spicy and aromatic taste. So we want to keep it So when it mixed with our other ingredients, it can have really good taste. And besides the abalone mushroom, bamboo shoot, and chicken, we use the method to make it a condensed broth. So when we want to enjoy it, we just use that package with the condensed broth and mixed with the olives that we have already contained in a package, and use our self-heating package, and we can enjoy it.
Thank you.
So I just have some quick comments and questions for you, because I also agree with Paul that I think to make your project feasible, you need to have some kind of patented, like special, unique thing. Because now I think your idea is good, but your team do not own any kind of technology behind, or any special recipe, or what you just mentioned. Actually, a big food company, instant noodles or something, they can do it. So why, how can you do it, right? And also read in your proposal that you would work with the Medifund company on the technology and production. So why the company, they do not work on their own, but they need to work with you? So what is your contribution and what you can bring to the company? And I mean, the idea is good, but you need to have something innovative, something new, something that people haven't seen it before. So it would bring more value to your project. So that's my comments and something for you to consider.
Thank you, Katie. So
thank you. And 10 minutes for presentation and answering the question for the CiC243 standard. And thank you for CiC243